desires. There are many of us lucky enough to find summer as the perfect time for adventure. These Ohio State students jumped into this opportunity for adventure head first. Rachel Kopek, studying pharmacy and finance. Spending a summer in France was an amazing experience on many levels. I learned how to survive in a different country with different culture and foreign language. The classes I took educated me on European countries and the European Union. In addition, I became much more aware of my own strengths and weaknesses as an individual, as well as those of my own country. I am still astonished at the diversity of people and places within one country. From the D-Day beaches of Normandy to the Cro-Magnon caves of the Southwest to the intense aqua waters of the French Riviera, my weekend travels truly enriched my cross-cultural experience. This experience is just one more opportunity I have been able to take advantage of as an Ohio State student. For me, one offhanded suggestion by my advisor turned into an entire summer abroad. How great is that? And Robert Bilo, studying comparative studies in pre-med. This summer, I spent a month in Madrid helping out in an art gallery called Las Coronas, which specializes in producing tiaras, jewelry, and silver and bronze sculptures. In addition to putting artistic abilities to the test, I enjoyed Madrid's nightlife, toured the city's museums, palaces, and historical sites, ate seafood, paella, and tortilla, as well as traveled around northern Spain. I hiked through the mountains, ran with the bulls in Pamplona, and enjoyed the beaches of San Sebastian and La Coruna. Through this experience, I lived and experienced the Spanish culture firsthand, and learned a lot about living in a completely different environment than what I was accustomed to. For many, it is a seemingly inaccessible destination, something to look forward through a treacherous winter, a beacon of light in the long dark days spent inside a classroom. Summer is a magical time. Reese from Franklin, Indiana, writes about this magical time in her This I Believe essay. I dream of summer while I lay under 5 quilts in bed, while coasting past the dry, abandoned stalks and harvested cornfields, or while I fight cracked skin with thick lotions. I conjure up images of days when thick heat causes drivers caught in traffic to overuse their horns, when I can graze my lips with my tongue and taste the salt from the ocean, and when charcoal clouds crowd overhead, contrasting the intense tones of the earth. When I was still young enough to acceptably wear neon shades of eyeshadow and have an assigned seat at lunch, my cousin Kellen and I carpooled to school. My mom would pull our red Explorer into Cal's driveway, and she would eagerly jump into the back seat. Whoever could name the number of days left in the school year first would win our daily contest. While the ritual was a sort of game, it was more so a tribute to our beloved season, a countdown to the magic that came with June, July, and August. The number began in the triple digits and would narrow itself down as the mornings grew lighter and more than the scentless winter wind, biting and bitter, filled our noses. It began as painting rocks on the picnic table in the backyard and letting my mom or dad swing me to the sky and over the creek. Then it was tag with the lightning bugs and the neighbor boys on cool nights. Scuffed knees I was proud of and Snicker bars from the pool that ended up painting my fingers a chalky brown. As a teenager, summer was fluffernutters and odd concoctions of ice cream, with the girls far too late at night, racing four-wheelers and chasing after the boys who gave us a second glance. Now it is a current of fleeting images and feelings. Screaming at a concert with my eyes closed, fireworks from a lawn chair, the way light falls on an early fishing morning, a smiling waitress at a Waffle House, peach juice on my dress and all over my face, the spicy smells and unique customs of other countries. Although it is an evolutionary experience, the themes remain constant. Summer is a constant goal through in the cold. It exemplifies freedom. Every day is brimming with opportunity. It is a time for family, vacations, cookouts, reunions. Its beauty and happenings prompt contemplation, powerful emotions, and an appreciation for this earth. In 10 or more years, I will diligently cross off dates on the calendar with my children and show them the peace gained by watching a full moon illuminate a path through the churning waves, or the simple joy of tea in letting their hair tingle in a windy car roaring with loud music. Because I believe that summer is a gift to be embraced. Summer is a time for rest, a time to rejuvenate for the fall that looms ahead, a time to appreciate and enjoy the little things. These poems display the author's appreciation of this time. Sultry, steaming, sweltering, slow down, or stop. It's time to shed ambition, and expectation, along with commutes, cellular phones, calendars, and clothing. Now our wants seem to diminish. Is it because our needs are met? A shady nook, a cold drink, a cool breeze, whether indoors or out, a respite from the rigors of the day, time off for good behavior. Summer is not so much a season as a melody. That tune of content may we hum as the days begin to beautifully blur. The pursuit of happiness becomes our personal priority this month, as the sweet strains of harmony start to be heard in our hearts. By Sarah Ann Bethna. And what do I want to take home for my summer vacation? Time. The wonderful luxury of being at rest. The days when you shut down the mental machinery that keeps life on track and let life simply wander. The days when you stop planning, analyzing, thinking, and just are. Summer is my period of grace. By Ellen Goodman. We only have 4 days left of school until we graduate and our summer begins. Whether you find this summer as your opportunity for relaxation, adventure, or both, be sure that you make this summer the most magical.